Evening, Mayor, Council, and residents. I am going to share my screen. Okay, and so this, you will see on the agenda that there is also a place marker for community business and economic development. So I'll go through my slides and then they'll pick up with a few slides on a new program that they have for businesses. So short agenda tonight on my part. This is just some kudos, past events and upcoming events. I do want to congratulate our police department. I don't know if everyone knows what CALEA is. CALEA is the commission, and let me make sure I get this right, on accreditation of law enforcement agencies. It's the gold standard. It's agencies. It's an international agency that looks at police departments across the country, and they look for things that they benchmark on what makes a police department the absolute best that it can be. And so this certification was awarded to our police department for professionalism and excellence. There are over 460 standards. That's what I consider makes this such a difficult accomplishment. There's a lot of standards, and then each of those 460 has several sub-standards that they have to reach. So it is a lot of work. And they talk about things from dispatch to training to records review to files review. So it's just a lot of information. So Chief, the Deputy Chief, and then our CALEA manager, Rick Kane, were asked to come to Florida. Chief was interviewed. He answered a bunch of questions. And once he did that, they awarded us with another accreditation after 4 years of going through the process. This will be our third time since I've been here that we received the accreditation. So it's great news for our community to have a police department that reaches that standard. All right, and just a few things that have happened. The Friendship Arms did their finale, their final art class exhibit. They did that at the Hyattsville Branch Library. And our youth center, the same thing last Thursday, they had a poetry class hosted by Alex Hernandez, where they inspired youth to be poets. All right, we need some volunteers. It's the holiday season. I cannot believe it's here already, but we need some volunteers. We've got Thanksgiving prepared meals, and this is for our older adults. And so we're teaming up this year with Food for Maryland. So really happy that the community services team made this partnership. But we're teaming up. They'll be providing some Thanksgiving meals. And we need some help delivering those meals. That's on Thursday from 11 to 1. And then Thanksgiving basket delivery. Now, the first one for the seniors, that's prepared meals. So those will already be hot meals. The second one is baskets that we take to our local schools. So we need help packing those baskets and then taking them out to the schools. That's on Friday from 10 to 2:30. And then finally, we have an Implicit Bias Workshop. And that's on December 2nd and December 8th. So that's from 6 to 7:30, and again on December 8th from 6 to 7:30. And this is just an opportunity to shape, perceptions and decisions, and for people to come together and just kind of recognize themselves and how they can improve, change, or maybe they're doing everything that they should be doing and just kind of reinforcing some of that. All right, I am going to turn this over to Jeff, who's just going to talk a little bit about a new program that we have. Jeff, you online?
I'm here. Good evening,
All right.
Mayor, Council. And thanks everyone for joining us this evening. I'm Jeff Ulysse, for the record, Director of Community Business and Economic Development. We're excited to introduce a new initiative that supports our local businesses. It rewards our residents for shopping locally. As you remark every year, we try to support our small businesses throughout the holiday season. So this year, we have our Hyattsville Open Rewards Program. It's launched in partnership with Blue Dot Technologies. Let's go ahead and just dive right in. Perfect. You got the second slide up. So what exactly is Open Rewards? It's a citywide rewards program. The goal here is essentially to incentivize shopping at our local businesses right here in Hyattsville. The idea is fairly simple. When people shop locally, they earn rewards. And this directly stimulates our local economy. It helps us also to keep the local dollars local and circulating within our community. Now, one of the best parts is consumers love earning rewards and businesses benefit from increased visibility and customer loyalty. Next slide. So for us, this is a win-win. But how do you earn rewards? How do you actually earn it? It's fairly easy, incredibly easy, if anything. When customers shop at participating local businesses, they automatically earn points. Now, this could be in a couple of different ways. First and foremost, you do need to download the Blue Dot app at checkout. You have to use it. And if you're not using it, and if you don't tie your credit card to the actual app, you do have another option, and that's simply uploading your receipt once you've made that purchase. Now, we're also offering bonus opportunities during special events and other campaigns during the year, all to encourage even more engagement. Next slide. How to redeem your rewards. Now, once customers have earned rewards, redeeming them is just as simple. Now, through the Blue Dot app, users can use it to track their points, see available rewards, and redeem them at any participating business. This creates a cycle of local spending. It's essentially what we're looking for. We want people to earn rewards by shopping locally and then use those rewards to shop locally again. It's a powerful way for us to build our community, to build loyalty, and to support our small businesses. Next slide. Now, the Blue Dot app is essentially the engine behind it. So on your screen, you'll notice a glimpse at what the app actually looks like. You have your main page here that shows you the reward balances. You also have our directory site that gives you a map of all the participating businesses. So it's extremely user-friendly and packed with helpful features. It has that dashboard, which again has all that you need. It's very simple. There's actually no cost to any business in the city. There's no setup steps for businesses. All it requires is for you to download, the consumer particularly, to download the app and then explore the businesses on that list. And once you start shopping, you start earning rewards. So the small step that you have to take is download the app. And then from that point on, you'll be supporting our local business and our local economy as well. Next slide. And that's it.
Well, that was it. And so what I do want to say is that you'll hear more about that. We just wanted to introduce it because we're coming into the holiday season. The businesses have been coming to us asking, how can we help them? And so this was something that Jeff, Renee, and his team kind of put together. They've been working with different vendors trying to find something that would incentivize people to shop local. And we thought this was a great way to do it. We've got a few upcoming events. We've got the weekly offerings that happen every week, Zumba class. We have a youth video filming and editing. That's Monday from 5 to 6 at Driscoll Park. Art class, Hyattsville is home. That's Tuesdays from 10 to 12. Life Stories is the youth theater program. That's from 5 to 6. Seated exercise classes for the older adults. And that's on Wednesdays from 10 to 11. And then bilingual digital literacy class. That's on Wednesdays from 12 to 1:30. And we've got quite a few committee meetings. I'm not going to read through them all. They are all on our website, so you can find all of them there. I do just want to remind everyone about the age-friendly work group. That's going to be on Friday, November the 21st. So I want to remind you about that one. And then also Thanksgiving coming up on November 27th. So just a reminder, the offices are closed. City offices are closed Thursday and Friday. And so you'll see notices about trash collection and recycling routes. Okay, finally, just a reminder that we do the phone calls, Mr. and Mrs. Claus calling young kids. If parents decide to sign up, we are happy to make those calls. And we ask for little things that you may want us to reinforce with your little ones, making their beds, cleaning the room, doing their chores, whatever you would like Mr. and Mrs. Claus to say when they make those phone calls to our young people. All right, just a reminder to have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. That's all I have, Mayor. I'm going to stop sharing and take any questions that you may have.
Colleagues, questions? Mr. Solomon.
Yes, I want to say thank you to our city administrator. I always appreciate the updates and the work that the city does. I also just wanted to highlight Department of Public Works and give them a special shout out and thank you for meeting with myself and Councilmember Nesbitt and a group of residents who had questions about the work going on Gaines Alley. I know that community has been extremely excited for the updated and replaced roads. I'm so excited and so happy that I hardly ever hear from them now. So I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time out to come out with us, and looking forward to a new sidewalk that leads down to both of the parks on 38th Street. So thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Barnes.
Yeah, I want to join Council President Solomon and express my appreciation as well for the updates. Just had a quick question about, so this coming Friday, you mentioned the, you requested volunteers for the Thanksgiving baskets, but I noticed there was like a 4.5 hour window. I think it was from 10 to 2:30. Is that would it be appropriate if you only have an hour or two to actually volunteer? I'm assuming you're willing to take an hour or two.
Absolutely. The first half, and I think Sandra's online, but the first half, usually from about 10 to 12, is packing all of the baskets. And then the last couple hours, we're driving them around to the schools and to the families.
All right, perfect. Thanks.
All right. You're welcome.
Ms. Waza?
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. I had a couple of questions for Jeff about Blue Dot. I'm really excited to see that we're going to be doing a rewards program for our small businesses. And one question is Blue Dot available on both iPhone and Android devices? And then the other question is, so far, what percentage of our Hyattsville small businesses across all of our wards have signed on to support Blue Dot? And what can we do to help you with that?
Well, first question is, and maybe I've already forgotten your first question, but I'll answer your second question. The second question is, we don't have any businesses that signed up because they don't need to. That's actually the benefit of the program. Now I know the first question. Yes, it is available on both Apple and Android phones. The benefit of this entire program is it's very easy. It's simple for businesses. We provide them with our business list. So if it's not within the corporate limits of our city, they will not be a participating business. So when I say shop locally and keep the dollars locally, I mean it. That's the whole point of why we even went down this path to engage this particular service provider. So I'm going to come out with an FAQ sheet soon. I'm also going to make some announcements as well, some additional promotional items that will help businesses, one, essentially showcase that they're a participating business, and then two, that allows consumers to download the app and also frequent those specific businesses. Now, keep in mind, we're launching this during the winter. And we're trying to take advantage of the holiday season, but this is something that we're going to do year round. So we want to make sure that this stays here and that every business that has the opportunity to take advantage of it takes advantage of it in our corporate limits particularly.
Okay, great. And when is Small Business Saturday again, so that we can put that on our calendars and download this thing?
Yes. Small Business Saturday is in the next 2 weeks. It's on the 29th of November, which is also the launch date for this program. So you'll see some communications via social media and or text or email alert that confirms that. But our goal is to launch this on Small Business Saturday to take advantage not only of the day, but the entire holiday season.
Great, thank you.
Absolutely.
And Mr. Ulysse, you disappeared.
Yes.
So you're going to notify all the all of the businesses in town that this is going on?
We will notify each and every one of those businesses. But again, they have nothing to do. They don't have to lift a finger. They just have to take on these customers, and these customers will be able to take on the rewards and keep these rewards to shop, not just this holiday season, but maybe throughout the year.
I just want to make sure they know.
Absolutely.
Okay. Mr. Nesbitt.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, first of all, for all of the updates. I thought they were wonderful. Congratulations to the Hyattsville Police Department. I do have one quick question about the Thanksgiving meals. Is the expectation just for folks to just show up? They don't need to pre-register or anything like that?
Sandra, I'm not sure if do they need to register with volunteer services?
Yes, if they can either reach out to volunteers at hyattsville.org, or they can just call the main office, and they can register with that. They can simply send an email, say that they want to volunteer for the hot meals.
Awesome, thank you. No question, but just a comment. Hopefully, with the open rewards program, I could pay my mortgage and rack up some points here. Or maybe folks can pay their rent, buy a car, get a whole bunch of points at once. I don't know, just kind of throwing out some ideas to,
Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive. Yeah, thank you to the team and everyone for the Veterans Day activities as well. That was great. So thank you for putting that together. And my last question is for the Santa phone call. Is that limited to just children? Can we have Santa call, maybe a significant other and reinforce a couple of things? Is that applicable or no?
We are welcome that. We can do some magic.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mr. Nesbitt, you want to sit on Santa's lap?
No, that's
So what's going on
okay.
here? Ms. Trapp?
Yeah, I had a couple of clarifications about the Blue Dot program. Mr. Ulysse, so when it comes to redeeming the rewards, that money goes from Blue Dot directly to the business, is that correct? Or do they have to sign up to take their reward?
No. So the consumer actually pays directly to the business. So for example, let's say you've collected an assortment of points, right? And you want to utilize those points. You actually go to the establishment. You'd pay normally. You show us a receipt and show Blue Dot the receipt of your payment, or if you have your card linked to the app, what Blue Dot will then do, see the transaction, you determine how much points you want to apply towards that transaction, and they'll issue those rewards. As simple as that.
Okay, so everything happens behind the scenes for the business then.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Mr. Redmond.
Thank you, sir. I just wanted to thank Public Works and Director Riddle for so definitely handling a traffic situation we had with our daycare over on Toledo. I know there was some contention and frustration with the community, but the way she and her team handled it, I think we're in a very good place and a workable solution. So wanted to thank you publicly.
Very nice.